All right, everybody, welcome back here to High Button Sports for what is the last game of the day here for day one of the Rising Stars Summit, and we're looking to come out with a victor here between the black and blue. These 2014s going on it. The other two teams just playing with Team Red, playing in a pretty close game, but eventually pulling away at the end, and we'll see what this one takes us, as that's quickly sent on and covered up. Last game of the night here. We're starting about 25 minutes late, so I would not terrible, but also not great in terms of moving off the start time. I've seen better, I've seen worse. They did a good job of kind of saving it by letting the Zamboni skip a bit, so we're probably going to go here from 7:25 till about 7. We're about till about 8:30 is what my guess is going to be here. So, that being said, we'll get into it. Quick cover and then an icing, and we'll head down the left side. Back over here as old Mr. Brightside comes on. You can only imagine what's going to be happening in the streets of PEI tonight on a beautiful summer's weekend to kick it off. Just at the end of June here. Beautiful weather out here near UPEI. And we're just outside Charlottetown here, and 3 quick whistles, 3 in the first minute to start us off in this game. So face off down here to the left. That one going to be one back to the line by Brian. Brian into the corner. Dyke gets that stick lifted away, trying to center that pass. Picked up into the corner. Grab now, Team Black. Looks to move it out. Pass the stick is Sharp. It'll jump to the right side. Fay in behind for Sharp. They get tied up there in the middle. Blue settles it down, and both wearing kind of those darker jerseys, so sorry if it's not the greatest for viewing. The numbers, though, for blue are orange, so another thing you can do to decipher the teams. Low shot there, gets steered into the right side corner. Andrews spinning out of that. Andrews back in behind. Pass over to the right side, lead pass. Again to the Andrews, overskated. Purcell. Shot. Goes wide to the left side. Chased after. McGowan picks it up, spins that back around. Swept on, not much of a clear opportunity there as it's picked up. Fay over to Andrews. Andrews keeps it in on the blue line. Down the left side wall. Couple stick lifts down and behind there. Trying to steer that one out. Team Black picks it up, and the lead pass goes wide, and it'll be sent in. Played in behind there by Boudreau as he kind of goes outside the blue paint, hesitates a bit, but eventually makes the play. That one spun out in front, pad saved. Howley trying to clear that one back on as well. Slowed down, back to the blue line, shot on, covered up. And we'll get a whistle about 3 minutes into this one here as the face-off heads down to the right side. And face-off out there. And Barber looks awfully familiar from the meltdown a few weeks ago and could be someone different, but that Barber name, like I said, sounding familiar. That one chipped down the right side. It's fought for near the blue line. Picked up there, brought in around. McKinnon goes in to the right side corner, trying to get that centering pass on there. Into the left side now. Trying to free that one out. Battle for in the corner. 2-on-1 here with the blue side, trying to fish it out. Picked up along the half wall. Into the feet. Passed on back. Garen's over to the right. Picked up off the one hop. Team Black now losing the puck. Dangerously close to the front of the net now. Another turnover there. Evan Howley now trying to work it out. Howley passes that up. Vivian chases after it. No ice. Down there to the end boards. That one sent back and around. Up to Burns. Burns takes a bit of a check there. Played back in. From the offensive or from the neutral zone, they send it in. No ice. Black picks it up off the end board. Good little rhythm here. Spinning back out. Black trying to get that out as Hank Barnes can't clear the zone, and it'll stay in for Blue, who continues to push the issue. From the right side corner, looking to get that back in, and it'll head in behind over to Williams. Williams. Lead pass there to Reynolds. Reynolds in over the blue line. Hands it off to the right side. Stepping down. Shot blocked instantly. Back from the right side corner to the line. Spinning. Brian. Shot tipped too high. They'll chase it back in behind though. Team Black grabs it along the wall, looking for an outlet. Gets it to the middle. Morgan with a nice move. Morgan right side. Shot. Save made though. Had the defender beat, but not the goaltender, as that one's picked up and spun out the left side. Colette into the middle. Colette still with it. Put off to the left side. Stick kind of gets in on the arm, but they'll continue on. That one backing around. Fanned on from the left side. Chasing after it. It'll be in behind for Colette. Oh, and a bad pass there in front is off the skate, and now they'll spin it back the other way. 12 minutes to go here in the first. Picked up ahead, gets to the other side, falling down. Trainer, not much coming there, as looking for their first real chance of the game at both sides, realistically. No one's gotten free in front yet from the end boards. It's battled for among the feet. Along the end boards now. Into the left side, Andrews. Andrews back in behind. That one comes around for Lazaro. Lead pass. Up ahead. Sharp has it knocked off by McDougall. Team Blue looking to go up the half wall. That one's sent in for an icing after an extended time with no whistles there. Really got into the flow. And some extra seconds off there at the end. Shots on goal. 6-3 here for the Black side. So despite no real good chances, still some shots on the board as we work through this one. And like I said, a nice chunk of hockey played right there. Andrews falls down low, trying to get that centered out in front. Along the end wall, that's picked up into the middle. Sharp spins out, turns over, and now pushed up the right side. In ahead, Cameron creating that turnover. He'll chase his own chance into the right side. Tries to go from a sharp angle. That one scooped up with the old look what I found, as we like to call it, and we'll get a whistle. Hope everyone's having a nice day out there. Like I said, beautiful day here in PEI, and from whenever you're watching from. As we started this thing at noon, and we're continuing into the night. Tomorrow we're going to be starting at 8, finishing up around 4 for our last game. So make sure you tune in for that, as we'll be playing some championship games and a few final round robins in the morning. Garns passed ahead, backhand chance. What a save there in front. Beautiful job there by Miller, I believe. Vivian shoots that in behind, and great chance there. Got the shoulder up. Now it'll be down the left side. 2-on-1 forming. Team Black to the right side. Shot and scores. 5-hole squeaks it through. And like you see so much of the time, a good chance that doesn't go at one end turns into another chance at the other. And Exhibit A, a goal scored after a fantastic save. Back there with 10:32 to go, shots are even, and we've got a 1-0 game. Back to center we go here in our first half. And we'll cut inside the first 10 minutes, or inside 10 minutes. Leading pass over here now. Collette whacks at it. Burns spinning that around. Williams slows it down to the right side. Picked up from the sharp angle. That one stays out. Almost fell in behind, though. Chased after along the left wall. That one down here in front. And move it around. Here they come over the blue line. Team Black again with a nice shot that's off the nub of the stick into the corner. Barnes fishes it out. Barnes cuts back the other way. Stopped. In through the middle on a turnover. McKinnon shoots into the glove. And that's Tucker McKinnon with a nice chance into the mitt there. A 9:26 to go here in the first. And we'll continue on here down to the right. So the spring hockey season obviously in full form. Andrews Hockey obviously known for the Oyster Cup, the mega tournament they host at the I believe the middle of April or somewhere around there, kind of near the end. And the Oyster Cup we were here for last year. This year here for the Rising Stars Summit. And Andrews Hockey, who operates out of the UPEI rink here, certainly knows how to put on a show, and they certainly have this rink down to a science. So with 9:06 to go in the first, 1-0 the score still, and face off to the left. That one picked up now and trying to move out through center. Good job tying that up into the skates. Pass across, trying to free it up. Team Blue shot low, and save made there as we'll get another whistle. Miller makes another stop. Face off will be down here to the left. And we are getting ready to go here, and dropped in. So that one in along the end boards. Team Black currently up one, looking for more. Haven't had a ton of offensive zone time, but have gotten shots when they get there. Passed off to the middle, and another shot. That one sent in for another save. As back and forth we go with the whistles. And face off down here to the right. Puck dropped in there. Trainer gets spun around. That puck handed off to the right side. Team Blue looking to get that let ahead. In from the back end. It'll be off to the left side. Little low shot steered forward. Grabbed now and hustled out of the zone. Up there, Frizzle. Frizzle shoots it. That went into the glove, and we'll get another whistle. 8:02 to go here in the first. As we're about 2 minutes away from our first period being done. If we want to go by threes, it's about 12 minutes into this game, or we're 10 minutes in now, so closing in on that. Usually takes till the second half of the game for the players to really get settled. Right now we're having a lot of whistles going back and forth. Goalies being extra careful on some of these chances. That one into the middle, blocked, and Howley there to bail out Lazard. Now brought in just onside from the right side. Howley shoots that into the end boards. Back over to Lazard. Couple whacks at it on the left side. cut off there in behind. And good job using a little bit of physicality, what they're allowed to do out there. Purcell picks up on it, back to Howley. Howley shoots that one from the point, tipped. I think it would have been high anyway, into the left corner. Trying to get that steered out again. Stick lifted into the corner, and now looking to move up the half wall. Hustled out. 1-on-2 down the left side. Spun back out from it. Into the middle. Pass handed off. And over the blue line onside. Kinney, the fireman over, going to be intercepted before it can get there. Up to the left now. Collette has Reynolds with him. Collette brings it in over. Collette into the middle. Shot goes wide on the right side. Rebound in front. Hits the post. That one spun out. Kept in the zone. But it's picked up now. Back the other way. Team Black looking for it down the right side. In over the blue line. Fought for it down in the right side corner. McKinney tries to center it. Picked up now. Lead pass. That one's cut off. McDougall over the line. McDougall hands off. Toe drag gets cut off there on the right side wall. And now the stick kind of gets caught up there in the gear, but we'll just continue on. Back in behind. Team Black with the lead pass. Cut off in their center. Over to the left side. Dyke spins around, fans off the end of the stick there. Sent in low, jammed at. Back to McDougall on the blue line. Over to Andrews. Shot tipped in behind. Burns. From the corner. Up the wall, McDougall. Slows it down. Knocked back to the middle, Team Black. Up ahead, McKinnon. Can't find Drake there. Drake going to pull that down low. Toe drag in, back to Burns. McDougall shot, tipped in front, bouncing around, still loose. Bounces over. Team Blue up the right side now. Kicking it up ahead. Over the line. Slows down. Lead pass and almost onto the money there. Chased at. Hand it back over to Frizzle. Frizzle slows down but gets ahead to McKinnon. McKinnon toe drags in there. Gets it over to the left side. Morgan. Pass in front. McKinnon skates at it, but it gets slowed down. Andrews now picks up and shoots it down the wall. And that will go for an icing with 4:21 left to go here in the first. So another good little sequence there as we're well into the hypothetical second period. Face off down here along the end boards. That one's going to be shot in around. So 4:05 to go here in this half. 11-9 the shots. That one knocked back into the middle. Frizzle going to get to it on the ringette line. Frizzle from the left side. Trying to poke it up the wall. Cut off by Howley. Howley steps in near the ringette line. Spins in around again. Howley into the feet. Grabbed by Trainer. Trainer has some room on the left side. Steers in front. Oh, and it just slows down off the end of the stick. Looked like all he had to do was guide it in, but somehow it stayed out. Back over in front. Black almost had another one there. Up ahead. That one. He chased to the right side corner. Trying to catch up. Kept down with the glove and a nice job there. 3:04 to go. Here in the first, we'll get a whistle. Put on a little Surfing USA to get the crowd pumped up here. And that one will be picked up, chipped into the right side corner. Clock hasn't started yet, so we're stuck on 3:03 here. As heads back off in front. And we're still going to be on 3:03, so a little bit extra time. And now they'll get it. So maybe they'll kill a few off to make up for that lost time. But now inside 3 minutes to go in the first. Up the right side over the blue line. From the knees, that one falls in behind. Back and around. Oh, hit off into the boards, and that'll be a penalty there on Collette as the arm goes down off of a hard fall. Looks like everyone's okay, though, so 2:38 to go. And we'll get a penalty here as we near the end of the first half. And we'll head down to the right side. So coming off the power play chance here now. Two-minute power play, 2:38 to go. Picked up from the left side. Little pressure there as it goes down near the hash marks. Picked up again and fired the length of the ice. Easy clear here to start the PK. We're just going to have about a 30-second break in between the first and second half here. Anyone watching at home, Drake picks up on the left side. Cameron backhands that up. Frizzle. Chop down here to the right. Chased after. 1:55 to go as it wraps in behind for Burns. Burns from the end boards. Shakes off one. Back to the middle. Dyke grabs. Moves it up the right side. Picked up. 90 seconds to go here in the first. Purcell hands that off. Over to the right. Back to Burns. Slows down left side. Low shot. And it'll be saved as it was almost rolling in behind. But we'll get a whistle. 1:18 to go here in the first. Face off to the left. That one's going to be picked up and sent way back in. And we're in our final minute here of the first half. Team Black up 1-0, looking for more. Lifted over to the right. Fay plays that into McKinnon. McKinnon catches up to it. In along the end boards. Back to the line. Nice job passing that over. Frees it up. Shot from distance. Slows down. And just stays out on the right side there. 30 seconds to go now. Passed in front and hits the post somehow. Bouncing over to the corner. Stick lifted there again. From the right side, back to the blue line. Shot into the pants there. Howley now. Tipped off in front. Falls to the left side. 7 seconds now to go. In behind the lead pass. Slowed up, and that will do it. So, 1-0 at the end of first here. So we'll be back for the second in a moment. All right, we're back here for the second half here. 18 minutes on the clock. Quick chance in here in front, and Team Blue hits the side of the net there. How did that one stay out? It remains 1-0. And a quick chance here to start off the second. We said it usually takes them a little bit to get kind of settled in. And right there was a early chance for Team Blue to try to tie this game up. So back in from the end boards. Team Black now with the lead pass over to the right side. Slowed up, moving it forward off the pad. That'll be kicked aside. Lead pass, Lazard looks to cut it off, but it gets poked in behind, and now an odd man rush. Team Blue from the right side, pass off, and it falls in behind. Gonna catch up to that now. It'll be steered off in front, over to Morgan. Put in behind Morgan. Morgan slows up. Nice toe drag in there. Falls behind again. Morgan centering, loses it. Morgan in behind. Again off the pad, and 3 chances for him, but none of them were really shot from in front of the net, so we'll just continue on. From the line into the glove, and an easy save there. So we're about a minute and a half into our second half here. First game of the day tomorrow looks to be red versus blue in the 2015s. Back in to the right side here. It's Reynolds fighting for it as well. Over to Burns. Shot falls in behind. Face off, or sorry, puck battle for there on the right side as it's 2-on-2. Freed up to Blue now. Collette chases it, or brings it out of the zone. Collette hands that off to the right side. Brought in. Right side again, low shot, trying to catch the goaltender off guard, but managed just to stay in front, and the save made. $15:49 to go here in the second. Last ones in the building are the ones here on McLaughlin B watching this last game. That one stopped before they could go through the feet. McDougall jumps down. Burns on top of it as well as that one's fished over from the left side. Kind of knocked over, and they're going to get a penalty on it. McDougall will touch it up. But they're going to get the body contact, and 2-minute power play here with 15:25 to go in the second. All right, face off here. Down here in front. Heads down from the corner and cut off on the blue line, but now knocked in behind and a chance the other way. Cameron gets knocked off of it. Into the middle. Trainer down the left side. Trying to hold off. Still pushed off into the corner. To the line. That one, a knuckle puck. Save made and another chance, but down in front of it, it'll be covered up on the second effort. And 44 seconds into the power play, we get a whistle. And now the refs are talking over what they see. Face off here to the right. Howley from the blue line up to Kinney. Kinney shoots. That one's scooped and quickly whistled about 4 seconds later, so we'll try again. go. We'll continue on just as Queen hits the airwaves. They stop it, and it'll head over to the right side. Blue trying to steer in. That one hits the end boards. Team Black able to catch up to that. 35 seconds in the power play. It's on the left side, trying to fish out of the feet. Down the half wall. Frizzle chases after it. Frizzle from the back end. He'll get going. Up ahead and over the blue line. Frizzle tripped up and the arm goes up for the penalty. So 13:28 to go. One penalty ends, another one starts. And another chance for Black to extend their lead. 13:28 to go in our last game, so not in a desperation time totally for Team Blue, but you're definitely going to want this big kill here. Back to the blue line. That one was getting hustled at but by Lacey Squires, but able to get rid of it, and now it'll bounce back to the left side. Picked up, gets slowed down into the feet. Trying to steer that on. Drake gets it caught up again. Drake again over to the left. Walking the ring lines. Gets cut off. Up ahead over the blue. Slowed down. A little pushback there. Into the feet. Picked up on the other side. Leading pass in behind. Sharp. Sharp just brings it in over the blue line. Down there for Lacey Squires. Handed off to the left side. Swept on in behind and to the end wall. Team Blue haven't had too many chances here yet in the second. They had an early chance, but there's been a couple penalties against them since, and now trying to get fancy on the blue line. Team Black picks up, turned over again though. Back in behind and off the left side. 12:06 to go now as we're officially can call this our final period. Backhand there. Save made, and we'll get a whistle. 28 seconds on that power play. Face off down to the left. So the second kill, pretty good here for the blue side. Shot from the point, instantly in for another save. Face off here. Left side, that one in behind. Team Black gonna pull that out and look for a lead pass. On to the money there. Faye overskates it, drops over to the left side. Toe drag in, scores! That one slides in off the pad. It will be the 2-0 and a huge insurance marker here for Team Black as we head back to center. They're playing the classics here today. With 11:28 to go. 2-0 the score, and Team Black in control as we look to finish out this game. That one over to the right side. Christie picks it up. Christie to the middle. Brian grabs. Brian tries to put that one back over in front. Fought for there. Comes down to the left side. Christie can't quite get it in. Purcell has it. If they can get the pass across into the feet, slowed up Collette. So we're back to even strength. McDougall back in behind. Up the right. That one slowed down to Faye. into the feet, chopping away a couple times. Comes back over and shot back down behind. And the back and forth continues. Really not too many shots going on right now. A lot more just neutral zone, stealing the puck off each other. In behind, 10-11 to go in the second. Frizzle to the right side. Frizzle from in behind, looking for a wraparound. Stop there. Team Blue now trying to get back into this game. They'll move it out. 3 guys back, though, for Team Black as McDougall gets cut down along the wall. Circling back around. Try to go up the right side with it. Slowed up. Team Blue lead pass to the right side. Pass the stick back to Frizzle. Frizzle, good hands there as he's quick to get to it. It makes another move. Down the wall, it'll go too far. Vivian. Vivian gets a whack at it as we get a visitor up here in the booth with us. One of the younger sisters playing around is just as I'm sure we can all relate to, a late night in the rink, exploring all the different doors and what it could bring you. Brought in around. Nice chance here in front. Low shot looking for the rebound. Jumping around. It's still loose on the left side somehow. Comes back over. Trying to get that centered. Vivian still with some pressure there from the corner and stick lifting all the way. And it'll be freed up here. And now a chance. Burns hustling back to cover, but it'll be down the right side. Into the zone. Spinning around. Centering pass. Stopped. From the end boards. Into Kinney. Try to chip it up the wall. It's slow in here in front. 8:13 to go here in the second. Shots now 27-17, so totally getting out in front of the shot column there is Team Black, who are currently up by 2. Down here in front, that one stopped near the red line, and the neutral zone battling continues. Kinney down to the left side. Back from in behind. Looking for a lead pass. Onto the stick of Barber. Barber circling around and in over the blue line. Nice edge work there. Left side picked up and just sent back in behind. Burns trying to steer it out from the corner. As we continue to work away at this clock. Team Blue up through the middle. In over the blue line to the left side. Knocked off of it, tripping and falling. Back down in front. Along the right. That one moved up to the middle. Lacey Squires can't quite bring it in. They're going to say it's onside. It was a close one. Intercepted. Team Black now from the back end. Sharp has it overtaken, and that one well offside. 6:26. 27 to go here in the second half, and we are just about at the finish line here for day one. We continuing along. Like I said, back at it tomorrow morning, but 8:05 is probably going to end here in the next 10 or so minutes, so not too bad. After days of hockey, down the right side, near center. That one's kicked back over to Sharp. Sharp can't quite bring it in. Picked up, trying to wrap that in around from the left side. 6:10 now remaining in behind for Howley. Howley, he'll pull up. Howley in behind, tries to play it to himself. Turned over. Team Blue looking to get on the board here late. Keeping in the zone, Collette. Plays it off the wall. It's tied up down here in front and over the blue line. Barnes back in behind. Trying to go up the wall, gets it to Sharp. Sharp pulls back and hands that off. Hustling up to the zone now over the blue line. Toe dragged around there again. Trainer back over and shot goes in behind. Not much on that one. 5 minutes to go here. Reynolds from the back end. Team Blue, who has had a better third, I suppose, but still hasn't really gotten close to that breakthrough as it moves up the left side. Stopped now near the red line. Poked on over. Sharp. Pressure from Collette and Christie. Trainer trying to come in to help. A lot of bodies piled up there. Stick kind of gets in on the hands. They'll continue on. Frizzle. Frizzle dancing to the middle. He'll shoot. Falls to the right side. End boards. Cut off of that one. Falling down now. That one. Trying to spin it around. Stopped. Leading pass. Grabbed here for 19 to go now. Shot on. That one's going to be played as the goalie keeps it alive. Trainer. Lead pass ahead. Over to the left side. In over the ringette line. To the zone. Falling into the end boards. Ishto, on the back and forth. One end to another. Under 4 minutes to go here now. Frizzle. Centering pass. Stopped. Over to the Rising Stars Black. They're going to try to work it in. Kinney. Kinney. To the right. Kinney. Can't get off of that puck. Kinney with it now. Backhand across. Slowed down. Team Blue lead pass back to Howley, who was trying to change, but he'll slow down and pick up on it. Now looks for that outlet pass down the right. Bounces off the stick, but will continue on. 3:23 to go here in the second. That one chased after, caught by McKinnon. Tucker McKinnon into the left side. Blind pass there out front. Low shot falls into the end boards. 3 minutes now to go. Spinning around. Team Blue from the left side. Leading ahead. Is chased after. Gains along the end boards. Picked up. Handed back. .241 to go. Valuates trying to move that up ahead. Kinney. Kinney brought in over the line. Team Blue stopped up. Purcell shoots it. It's steered into the corner again. From down there in the corner, Kinney. He'll try to jam it off in front, and he'll score on a tight effort with 2:14 to go. And that'll make it the 3-0 as we head back to center. We're just about to wrap this one out, and that one should definitely put it out of reach. We'll head off to center for what might be our last whistle of the game. All right. Picked up here, 152. Puck over to the left side. Brought in over the blue line as it slows up for Barber. Barber looking for more here at the end of this one. Goalie to the bench here for Team Blue. Trying to make something happen with 90 seconds to go. It'll roll back in front here, McDougall. McDougall fires it up the right. Can't quite slow it down. Waved off into the end boards. Back up ahead. Frizzle has it knocked away. In over the blue line. Left side. Steps in. Shot. And they will get one back with a minute left to break the goose egg. And that'll be 3-1 as we head back to center. And a timeout called here, so 30-second timeout. We'll be back in a second. All right, so after an illegal timeout being called by Team Blue, under the table, tried to sneak that one in there as it became 3-1. We have a minute to go here in the second half, and this will finish us off. That one's sent in. Quick save as Sharp as ran into the goalie, who is a little slow to get up, but looks to be okay with 50.4 and maybe an extra push there. Sent him in. But all right, and battling back there. So, face off. Dropped here to the right. And some last second tinkering there by the Blue coaches. Picked up on the right side, trying to go back to Barnes. Barnes keeps the zone. 43 seconds, moves up ahead. Team Blue's got to stay on him and not give too much room. There you go. A nice skate there as it bounces off to the right side. 35 seconds to go here now. Trying to go up the wall with it. Still amongst the feet. Grabbed. Lead pass. Cameron overskates it. Still gets it up ahead. Into the zone. 9 seconds to go. Sent down. Icing waved off. And with 5 seconds, that will finish us off here for the day. So 3-1 victory here with the last second shot. But that will be it as Team Black comes away with it here. And that'll do it for us here on High Button Sports for tonight. We appreciate you tuning in all day long. Our pleasure to bring you the action. And until tomorrow,